Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to do today is, in this episode, show you the black men response to that hateful-hearted list that some black women made saying that men should not take them to Applebee's, Cheesecake Factory, to church, to the gym, or anything like that. So this is the black man's response. I'm going to put it on the screen, and then we're going to tackle it. Give me 1 second as I pull it up for you. As you already know, I'm using these clips out of fair use. And also, this is an educational video teaching you about something. Let's get it. Here's the list. Now, this is the list that the men made in response. I'm going to read it to you. It says, number 1 on the list, group of men make a list of the kinds of women you should never take on a date. Single mothers is number 1. Number 2 is women with tattoos. Number 3, women who dress like this in public. In other words, sex workers, OnlyFans girls, mattress actresses, strippers, call girls, escorts, Instagram models, bottle girls, etc. Anyway, anyone who dresses like a whore. Okay? The next one is on number 6, women with non-ear piercings. Women with purple hair of any color or any unnatural hair. Number 8, women with hoe friends. Number 9, models who market to men. Let me get my glasses, man, because on my screen it's kind of small. Y'all may be seeing all of it. Let me put on my reading glasses so I can see better. Getting old. Okay. Number 10, women who travel regularly. Number 11, women who drink liquor regularly. Number 13, women who live alone. Women with a party voice, men that say, hey. 15, women on dating apps. 16, women who have been on Fresh and Fit. 17, women with lists that talk like this, fear. Number 18, women who have been engaged. 19, divorcees. And 20, American black women. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a little childish, even for us men, because we're doing tit for tat. That's what women do. Now, some things on that list is valid, so I'm going to talk about those. But the rest of it is kind of childish to me. So I'm going to have to insert some masculinity into that. You know what I mean? Because I don't want it to be where we're known to act like women. Because women's main excuse for sleeping around is that men sleep around. So when they do something, I don't think we need to reflect and mirror what they do. We need to be men and just say, the hell with that, do something different. But there's some valid points on this. So let me get into it. I'm going to focus on the number 1 thing on this list. Single mothers. I think that's very valid. So let's get started. I'm going to play this for you, ladies and gentlemen. Just be a little patient with me. I'll pull it up.
Baby, how am I picking them?
You're a part of the problem.
Why am I attracting that?
Bro, it's the same thing I always say. If you 3 baby daddies in and they all deadbeats, you are a poor decision-making woman. And
Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. Single mothers, black women in particular, in my most humble opinion, want to blame everybody else. Even the men that they are sleeping with, she's mad at them. She's talking about how trash they are. How come I keep attracting them? Because I'm going to say it like this. Flies are attracted to doo-doo. So there's something about you that is inviting to deadbeat men. And there's also something about you that have no issues whatsoever letting them sleep with you and impregnate you and carry the child full term. There's something with you. You are the problem. Let's keep going.
I'm not trying to beat that down, into you, but maybe you need to stop for a second, stop popping them kids out like they candy, and chill out and reassess yourself and really reevaluate and be like, okay, what's going on with me? Because I'm not a cum bucket, because that's how it's coming off.
Yes. A cum bucket. That's exactly what a lot of you women are. Let men skeet up in you, bust all in you, random men, different type of men, the skeet leaking out you and stuff, just like a cum bucket. You got to value your temple better and stop blaming the men. It is your fault. It's not the man's fault. Because you say, oh, he got me pregnant. Yes, but you let him get you pregnant. Where does your sense of accountability come into the picture, man. It's your fault. Regardless if he got you pregnant, it was your fault to lay with him.
That's how it come off to me. I'm sorry. Anybody that want to release in me can. There's no specialness in it. Anybody could get me pregnant. That's how I feel. That's how it looks. You don't have no type of self-control or thought process. You knew this dude for 3 months. And then this another thing. We were just talking. I was talking to my makeup artist about this. If you are someone who is not a good judge of character, and girl, by 2 baby daddies, you know if you a good judge of character. I don't care. Because if both is bad, both baby daddies deadbeats. Like we said, girl. So if you know that, right? Wait. Get to know them. People can only hide who they are for so long. Unless they are psychopaths. Or you're just completely lying to yourself.
I'm going to tell you something. It's kind of tragic in the way that you have to explain that to a grown woman. But there are women who are gullible as hell. I mean, dumber than dirt, slower than molasses. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful, but it's the truth. Y'all need to talk to y'all female friends who are having multiple babies. Yes, I don't think men should date women. On that list, I agree. Men should not be dating women with multiple baby daddies. It doesn't make any sense. Now, what I'm about to play for you right now is a bunch of black women who's on a show and they try to do a prank on the last man that they slept with by telling him, baby, I'm pregnant. It's supposed to be a joke. This is not funny to me, but these youngsters believe it is. I'm trying to not say the wrong thing on YouTube, but I'm going to tell you something. I want you to also think about what I just said and also think about the reactions of the boys on the end of the phone, how they react to the news. Let's get it.
I'm fucking pregnant. I'm pregnant.
What? What?
I'm pregnant, G.
You said what? We didn't even have a
Why you lying? You're like, why are you laughing?
I'm really rubbing my shit on there. Damn.
I want you to hear these voices of these young men. They playing a prank on these men, right? These young men. And every last one of them, the young men, are not taking responsibility or accountability and letting it be known that they don't want the child and that they don't want those women and that these women are supposedly lying on them. But I'm gonna tell you something. These girls are still going to sleep with these boys. Again, these young men.
That's crazy.
But I'm gonna get an abortion though.
I need to get an abortion.
She ain't my baby.
You trying to pay for my abortion?
You heard that? He said it ain't my baby. He'll still mess with them though. They'll still sleep with them. And also I'd like to add this too. There are women who will pretend that they are pregnant just to get money. They'll tell you that they're pregnant to get $600-700 out of you for abortions when it was more easily accessible. You know what I mean? And men were falling for this as a hustle. This was a hustle for some women. Let's keep going.
I don't got it right now.
What you mean you don't got it?
My birthday next month.
Okay, my birthday next month too.
I need it for an abortion.
What are you talking about?
I need to get an abortion.
I can't remember how it was happening.
I'm gonna get an abortion. Nah, send him 500.
Whoa. What is going on right now? I'm trying to understand how.
What do you mean you're trying to understand how? How do people get pregnant?
Like, why wasn't you taking the pill? That ass?
Dead ass,
You think
right
it-
too, Crit?
This just bust my head. Oh, shit. Fucking.
What my trip got to do with being pregnant?
You see these? See? You young women and some of you older women have absolutely no damn sense. You're talking, you can see them talking to these men. And anyone who's watching my show right now can tell that the men that they are talking to are not trying to take any responsibility for a child. Even though it's a joke and they're pretending that there's a child coming, they're not going to want to. They're already saying, go get an abortion. They're already saying the baby ain't mine. They're already saying, nah, I wiped it off on your thigh and bust inside of you. Why didn't you take birth control? Why didn't you do this? They're putting the blame on the woman. And the woman always going to be mad at gentlemen like myself and other gentlemen who watch my show and think all men are like these Pookie, Ray Rays, and Nook Nooks that they've been sleeping with. What you seeing, even though they're younger, this is the cycle. This is when they start to get these babies. When they in their 20s, by the time you meet a woman by 26, she done had 1 or 2 children already. And nowadays, if you meet a woman around 20, she done had 3 or 4 baby daddies. And then also, there's girls, minors, who are having children. So by the time they come out of adolescence, When they hit 25, they may have about 4 or 5 baby daddies. So what you watching these young women right here, this is when they really popping out those children at these ages right here. And listen to the type of men that they've been sleeping with, how they talk, like they ignorant, don't want no responsibility. These are the ones that have all the swag and have, rapping, whatever you want to call it, up and down the streets, never have any money, borrowing money and stuff, you know what I mean? Borrowing money for their woman taking care of them and shit. This is the type of pookie they dealing with.
What my trip got to do with being pregnant?
It's the first of the month. You're going to spring some shit on me on the first of the month when you come back.
I don't think I want a baby right now, and I definitely don't think.
Clip, let's take a trip to Curacao. Let's do that. We're about to take a trip to Curacao.
You really mad because I'm pregnant? I'm a good ass mom. Like, why are you so mad? You about to really make me cry right now.
You getting me tight right now. I don't give a fuck.
You don't care?
He said, I don't care. I don't care if you're stressing out behind the fact. Remember now, these gentlemen believe these women. They don't know that these women are playing a joke on them. They really believe that the girls that are calling them are saying that they are pregnant. And these men are telling them, I don't give a F. I don't care what your situation is. It's the first of the month. You gonna spring this on me? You know I got bills. This is how these women are getting traumatized. And it's not because of the men. It's because of their own decisions. I bet you majority of these women on here come from fatherless homes. And if they had a father, if you were piss poor like a pookie, it's like not having a father at all. But if you had a father in a structured household, they wouldn't be on this show. A woman can only do so much, man. You need both. You need a man, you need a woman in the house, and you need to let the husband rule the household like he's supposed to as a man. Did you hear that, you so-called Proverbs 31 women? You kind of jump over that part in the Bible a whole lot. But you are supposed to submit to your husband as he follow Christ and all that stuff. And then they'll say stuff like, well, he got to follow Christ. Yes, he does. Don't you worry about his part. You worry about your part. Do your part.
Really make me cry right now.
You getting me tight right now. I don't give a fuck.
You don't care?
Because you're not making this easy for me.
You're like, I'm not making it easy for you. You're not making it easy for me.
All right, whatever. I'm never fucking with you ever again. You really on some bum shit. Like,
I don't give a you have one job. Just take it. All right, sorry.
Like, I need the abortion money.
I got insurance. Bring your ass home.
Stop.
Queen, stop.
Even if it was real, they don't even have enough money for that so-called abortion. They don't even have $600 or $700. Ladies are messing with broke dudes. They look like they might got something, might got $100, $200 pair of Air Jordans on their feet, dress fly and all this stuff like that. Most of the time, the jewelry that they have is fake. I'm talking about dudes in the streets. There are some who got a little money, might buy a real necklace, but the ones you see with the big extravagant watches and stuff and bracelets and necklaces, man, they getting that shit out the mall or at the gas station or at the the Korean shop. That shit don't be real. They don't be real. Rich money doesn't make itself known that way. Rich money is quiet. There are watches that look like a regular run-of-the-mill average watch that is worth over $5,000, don't have not one diamond in it. Just look like a regular thing. I'm trying to tell you, man. Just keep playing.
Talking like this. You getting me tight.
Goodbye.
And bring your ass over.
Okay. Bye.
Y'all stupid.
that's what everybody is talking about. Period. Talk that shh.
And they are clueless, aren't they? Ain't they clueless? How in the hell is that funny? How is that funny? They are gonna still mess with those dudes because in their childish brains them girls had, they gonna perceive it as it was just a joke. They didn't mean that. I was just playing a joke on them anyway. And when I tell them it's a joke, we all gonna smoke some, chill, drink some, and we're gonna keep having sex and whatever it may be. They're going to dismiss what just happened to them. Now, women lie a lot. Women always say that women mature faster than men. And there are some stupid men that agree with that. That's a lie. There's a lot of old, young fools. There's a lot of women like her. Those young girls should have enough mental capacity to understand that those dudes was really serious about what they was doing, about what they were saying. You get what I'm saying? But it's just a joke. It's just funny. I done met some old women that act like 3-year-olds. Okay? Maturity is not always associated with age. It just isn't. So that's a lie. That's a myth. There are some men that are brilliant in comparison to some women. Anyway, you let me know what you think about this in the comments. I will be I think Friday I'll be doing another live stream. I haven't decided what reaction video it would be, but I'm still thinking about that. So anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comments. Y'all have a great day now, okay?